Well, hello. This is Sherry Hughes, and I'm an avid paper crafter for the last 30 years, mainly stamping and die cutting, and I have recently fallen in love with all of the Country Craft Creation products. One of my favorites is their brand new exclusive collection, Love Letters. I think it was designed with a little bit of love in mind, perhaps Valentine's Day, but let me tell you, I have fallen in love, quote unquote, with this collection that can be used any time of the year. Let me share with you what it looks like. It comes with a whole set of tags, wonderful, beautiful tags showing some of the papers that are within it. It not only comes with one set with a beautiful floral background, but it comes with two. Then you have some cut-aparts that you can use to decorate and to accent your pages. You've got a postcard. You've got the kissing booth, the Valentine Farm. And look at these adorable little tickets down here on the bottom that would make wonderful borders to put on your scrapbook pages. Then on the back of that is a pretty distressed floral look. I don't know if you can see it well, but I want to share it with you. It's really, really quite pretty. And you get two of those pages. Then this one is my favorite of the whole pack. It has absolutely the softest, prettiest little flowers. All of these are like summer roses. And it has an interweave of lace to the background, some handwriting. It just makes it very quaint, antique-ish looking. The pattern itself is stunning, but what's really cool is when you flip it over, it's the same pattern in a more monotone or monochromatic look with just some pinks and ivory to it, which really looks awesome together. In fact, I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek of what I've been working on, and you can see how I use those two colors. This was a mini portfolio that I shared on one of the social media platforms. I believe it was Facebook's Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations. And it has the front cover is done with this full color floral background. Then the spine and the back are done with the pink background. And I did mat each of those with that pretty gold pearl sheen artisan paper underneath it and use their natural or ivory artisan paper to bind the book. And it really made for a charming, charming portfolio. This is a remake of Tamara's portfolio that she did back in 2020 around December time. And she gave me permission to go ahead and revamp it to meet my needs. So I will be sharing a tutorial on this book a little later, but I just thought I'd give you a quick peek at how gorgeous those papers are. So you get not only one, two, but you get 3 sheets of every one of these patterns. Here's the postcard with beautiful roses on the background with some hearts stuck in there, some writing, distressed wood. You get 1, 2, 3 of those. By the way, the texture of this paper is incredible. It is not too hard, easy enough to work with, but stiff enough that it makes a good solid page. It has a really good feel to it, cuts very well. Now this pretty background is a grayish tone with some ivory hints to it with white writing on there. And on the back you have that same pattern, but you incorporate more lace. Again, 3 sheets of that one. My favorite, absolute favorite in the whole collection is this paper here. Yes, I love the postcard and the rustic reminiscence of this, but what I really like is the back side. The soft flowers incorporated with that wood. It makes beautiful, beautiful projects. Okay, time for another sneak peek. I used that paper to make this. I'm going to hold it up a little higher so you can see it. It's a mini portfolio, but with a different twist to it. Let me show you the spine and the back of it. Now, the different twist is when you open it up, it actually is a little game book for your card playing. We play Samba in our family, but you could play Rummy or Uno and put the directions in there as well for guests that come over. And you put a deck of playing cards in there, pins, and a score pad. Isn't that great? And I use the heavy chipboard, so when you pick this up, it can support the weight of just those cards and the pins. It did make for a little bit of a fat book, but it's very small. In fact, the measurements of this are, let's see here, 3.5 by 6. Now, I will be changing that when I do my tutorial. The reason being, you can't find these little tiny pads. I did order these off of Amazon, but you will have a hard time finding them. So I'm going to modify it just a little bit to give you a little more space to make it easier to find a pad that'll fit in there. So anyway, that's going to be coming down the road too, a new tutorial on that. So that's why I like this paper. It's feminine, but yet you can make it masculine. And you get 3 sheets of that beautiful, beautiful paper. Now, Valentine Farm, very clever idea here. Very clever. I like the distressed paper. I like the fact that she's incorporated some flowers here. Tamara has done a beautiful job of tying this all together with a ledger. The ledger of Valentine Farms. And when you flip it over, you get more of that authentic looking typeset that they used to do in the early ages. It is absolutely gorgeous with that distressing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that we have 3 of those. I'm going to move right along. I don't want to take too long showing you everything. The kissing booth, very, very precious with these pinks, the deep greens, and on the back, the plaid. Doesn't that just melt your heart? I love plaid. Wouldn't that be a great Easter project as well? It incorporates the handwriting, the distressing, a little bit of a marbling effect there, and the watermarked roses on top. Again, you get 3 sheets of that. I've still got more to share. Here's the Cupid's Bakery. Baked fresh daily. Love it. You can see the wood background just a little bit behind the distressed paper there. If you've got a sweet tooth, that's just for you. And if not, take a look at this. These corners have beautiful scrolls. I don't know if you can see them with it laying flat, so I'll move it around a little bit. With some handwriting inside, watermarked on it as well. Very vintage looking. Very, very vintage looking. You get 3 sheets of that. And then last but not least, you have the roses paper. The rose paper is gorgeous as well. And I'm tired of saying gorgeous, but they all are. When you flip it over, you have a monochromatic look. All pinks of a very, very pretty pattern as well. The same pattern you have here. This is full color, and this is the monochromatic. They complement each other beautifully. Okay, so now if I quizzed you and said, can you tell me what the first paper was that I showed you? Would you be able to remember it? Probably not. And the reason why is there's too many beautiful papers in this kit. This collection, I should say. And I'll show you a really clever tip that I've come up with. Every time I get a pack of paper like this, what I do with it is I make myself a cheat sheet. I take a piece of chipboard. I cut each piece into a 2x6, and then I tape them down onto the surface of the chipboard. That way, I can quickly pull this out to reference the different colors. if I need to decide what color a ribbon would go best, or if I've put a page of this down and wanted to see what might go with it better than the monochromatic, I could easily spot them together. It's just a quick, easy way to reference. Also, I do put a clear label on there. My label says Love Letters by Country Craft Creations on there. And again, I stick this in with my collection. The reason why I do that is because when I run out, I know where to order. I've got the paper right here as a sample, so I don't have to ever worry about using the last scrap of the paper and not remembering to order it or forgetting where it came from. Well, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed my first video. I'm hopefully going to be doing many, many more. I want to start those tutorials. I want to do one tutorial on the mini album that I showed you, the mini portfolio, I should say. And I want to do another one on the little game book. So look for these shortly. They'll be up on the YouTube channel before long. I do want to thank you for watching the video and hope that you'll give it a thumbs up below and that you like it. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Where it says subscribe, just click on that little button so you'll be able to know when I do another video when it airs. And I would be delighted to share more videos in the upcoming days. Again, the links below are for Country Craft Creations, so you'll know where to purchase your products, and also to my Facebook account. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to hear them. Have a great day. Thank you.